All right, guys, we're going to get started in just a moment. Let me set my laptop up and what's not. Come in. Okay, guys. Y'all on? Y'all ready to go? Am I in the right place? Yes, you are. If you're here, you're in the right place. Absolutely. Um, bear with me. I'm getting my computer set up. So, guys, I hope you guys have a notebook ready to go. Hope you have your laptop ready to go because we are about to get it started. Get it started. So everybody do me a favor. I want to do a little exercise with you. We're going to start talking about a trading plan. Every time that I train for sure, I want to make sure that you guys know that you should have a trading plan. So I want us to, while I'm getting this ready to go, to start thinking about what our trading plan is supposed to be. So I want you guys right now to start off with 5 things that you are grateful for. This is a part of our plan. Gratitude is the key to success. Gratitude. Can you hear me? Put a number 1 in the chat box if you can hear me. I'll probably sounded far away. But gratitude is the key to success. Boom, 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 boom. Reclaim host. So 5 things you're grateful for. These gratitude moments, guys, these gratitude moments, I promise you, are something that's going to help you be super duper successful. Okay. So when you are writing down the 5 things you're grateful for, and this is going to start tomorrow, not today, because you're already starting to write down what you're grateful for. But I want you to start writing it down like this. I am so happy and grateful now that ... So one of the things that I wrote down today, I am so happy and grateful now that I have a huge team of leaders, master traders of over 685 people. I was very specific. If you're not going to write down what you're grateful for and not very specific, then it seems like it's kind of generic. I'm grateful for my family. Okay. Well, what about your family that you're grateful for? I'm grateful my family's in good health. I'm grateful my family has a right state of mind. Quinn, what does this have to do with trading? Everything. It has everything to do with trading. Because why are you doing this in the first place? So after you wrote down the 5 things you're grateful for, and I want you to get through this list. I'm not moving on until everybody's done. When you're done, put a number 2 in the chat box. If you're at my house, get it going. 5 things you're grateful for. I want to get this out the way. We're going to go over some things that Dr. Spiller is doing that's new, and then we're going to jump into the training. And I promise I won't be long-winded because I'm recording this. So 5 things you're grateful for, okay? Five things we're grateful for. We still got 2 people that's done. Keep a notebook out. Get a gratitude journal. I want you guys to do this every day. Before you even start with scrolling through Facebook, before you even start with yelling at the kids, before you start with yelling at your spouse, I want you to start thinking about the things that you're grateful for. There's reasons why everybody decided to trade. There's reasons why everybody decided to even build or even be a part of this company, period. And I want you to make sure that you write 5 reasons why as well. That's some homework tonight. Do you have homework? Yes, I'm gonna give you 3 things of homework tonight, and that is one of them. If you're at my house, I have fruit, you can bust it open. Now water, good luck. This is the one day I don't have fruit and water, but I got fruit. Praise God, praise God. So anywho, come on through. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, writing down those 5 things. Make sure you write that down. And then every day, guys, I want to make sure that you're writing down 5 things, 5 reasons why you just started to trade. Let me tell you why. And after you do this 5 reasons, that's your homework. Everybody write down what their homework is. What is my homework? Homework number 1, 5 reasons why I wanted to do this trading business or building a business or using this as a vessel, IML as a vessel. 5 reasons I wanted to use IML as a vessel. I want you to spend no more than 24 hours with that homework. And I want you to type it out, send it to your sponsor, the person that brought you into the business. And then I also want you to make sure that you put this everywhere. I mean, it needs to be on walls in the living room, the refrigerator, the car, because guess what? Bitcoin did a drop last week, okay? Big drop. Now, I was on the wrong side of that drop. Almost wiped out all the good I did. All profits I made. So did I want to quit? Yep, absolutely. I was like, oh no, I didn't work this hard this week. We didn't work this hard this week in this house meeting for me to do something stupid and get on the wrong side of Bitcoin. So it really messed with me mentally because I know better. It was a mistake that I know better. It was a very fundamental mistake that made me be on the wrong side of that. So I had to look back at why I'm doing this because I was mentally like, and it was, other stuff, personal things on top of it. And I was like, you know what? I don't have to do this no more. I don't care anymore. I'm good. Was I thinking about Mickey, Devondria, Gwen, Tiffany, Brianna, who just had a baby? Was I thinking about y'all? No. Was I thinking about my 14-year-old? No. I can get a job. I'm good. Should be all right. I had to go back to why am I doing this? Why am I here? Because these whys are huge. Like I get emotional looking at these whys and think about these whys. So when you do this homework and write down your why, it needs to make you emotional. If you're a man on here and you're getting your whys down, it needs to make you emotional. You need to get yourself to that point. Why? Because you're going to have a day where you're on the wrong side of trading. Your boss gets on your nerves. The bank, does something to your account. Your kids get on your nerves. Your spouse gets on your nerves. And then something happens in the market. All of that combined, you will have a day where you're like, I'm frustrated. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. So what's going to make you keep going? Have we all been there? Put number 3 in the chat box if you've been there. Raise your hand in my house if you've been there. Everybody in my house has been there. Mickey was texting me all while I was in LA. Look, girl. She was texting me all while I was in LA. Look. No, now look, I'm tired. I understand. My Arkansas is coming out. Can you tell? Tired. It's my Arkansas, Mickey. It's all good. So, anywho, new things going on. I came back from LA a little different. I don't know if everybody can tell, but I'm a little different, just a little bit. I used to be super nurturing, be like, oh, y'all don't want to build a team. I get it. I understand. Get the trading down. I get it. It's up. I get it. Do whatever y'all want to do. It's fine. This is where I'm at today. Can I be honest with y'all? I'm going to be super honest. Fear will continue to keep you where you are. Everything you did in your life has gotten you right here at this point. If you're satisfied with it, don't ever come back to my house. No. Not on Tuesday, don't ever come back to my house. If you are satisfied with how your life was before you got here today, this is not where you want to be. You will be uncomfortable coming around me. And I'm just being honest. You're going to get real uncomfortable. Why? I'm pushing myself. I'm pushing myself to leaps, bounds, beyond, like ridiculously. So you're going to get mad at my posture. You're going to get mad at the way I speak. You're going to get mad at my trading account. You're going to get mad. So you got two options. Be mad or stand up here beside me. What you want to do? Well, let's go, soldiers. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And I'm not really mad at who's mad about it. I need everybody to let's come on up. You got it? Cool. So here's what Dr. Spiller is doing for us. He has a whole Facebook group. He's putting signals in that Facebook group. If you know how to trade, do not take anybody's signals from here on out and just throw them in your account. After what I teach you today, you should be able to analyze everybody's signal. And if you're not, then means you need to take your behind home and you need to go practice. Immediately, yes. Okay? That means you just, I don't know what you're doing this weekend. Everybody's like, oh, cookout. We weren't cooking out. We was in a Bob Proctor book. We were learning how to change our mindset. I didn't do no ribs, barbecue, none of that. Why? Because I want to live a life where I can do 4th of July every day when I feel like it, not because they say it's 4th of July. Does that make sense? So he has a chat group. He has a Facebook group. What he's doing is he's calling signals specifically in this Facebook group. The minute you get in this Facebook group, okay, I'm going to show everybody what this looks like. I'm going to tell you some steps that are going to help you be successful. You might want to write this down so you can remember. You're good. Don't apologize to me. Apologize to your bank account. Yes, I am. I hear you. I don't know my password. No, I'm not like Kim Torres. I don't block people from Zooms. That's funny, isn't it? It's Bob Proctor's birthday. Focus Living, Universal. Give me a moment. My computer is thinking. Patience is a virtue. Paradigm shift number 1. I can do all things. And I'm not going to say through Christ who strengthens me because you don't believe that. Because if you did, you would know that you could do all things. So I'm going to just pause that I can do all things. Now, those of you who believe in Jesus Christ on here, you can add the through Christ who strengthens me if you want to. But at the end of the day, how much of that do you believe? At this point, I just want you to believe that you can do all things. Does that make sense? Facebook is not responding. Huh? What happened? You know why? Because 80% of people don't believe that they deserve it. Why do you not believe you deserve a life more abundantly? Why do you not believe that you deserve overflow? Why do you not believe that you deserve how to understand trading? I mean, hello, pot, kettle, black, black. I get it. I totally understand. At the same time, I can't afford not to believe anymore because I'm going to just, be in a state of mediocrity, and I'm not there. I don't want to be there anymore. I'm not a mediocre chick. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's not my lifestyle. Forgive me. for the slowness, but what you want to do is you want to tag people, Facebook group, this video announcement at the top. So you want to tag people in it. Mickey, we put you in this group a while ago, but you have to actually join. So you have to go to your Facebook notifications. It was like 4 or 5 days ago. I put you in here. Or you can just type in this group at the top, maybe. I don't know. Maybe if I tag you in something else, you can get in there. Okay, so after you tag them in this video, y'all see this other video where Robert put in here on July the 1st? Tag people in this video because it shows them how to put their alerts on. Because what's the point of being in here and you're not getting alerted? And from now on, guys, if you start putting people in signals groups, show them how to turn their alerts on. Only for the signals group. Does that make sense? Yeah. So if you put them in a signals group, show them how to turn on alerts. If they're in a chat group, turn off alerts. Devondre, you too. I put y'all put both of y'all in this group. Okay. So you can just like try to search it, but I've already put y'all in the group. Y'all just have to accept it. It's Universal Trade House International. You're in there? Okay. Okay, cool. So you got the notification. So this is also for prospects. So you can prospect people and put them in this group. What you want to do is starting today through next Friday, put people in this group and tag them in those 2 videos. All right? That way they can get the signals. You do. At the very top, you got to actually add them at the top. Where'd it go? Wasn't it like a thing? Yeah, here it is. It says more, well, of course, on the phone, it says invite at the top and the cover. If you just tag them, they can't see anything. You have to actually invite them into the group. So you invite them in the group first, then tag them in this video, announcement video, please listen, then tag them in this video so they can turn their alerts on. This is for them to get signals as well. So now they have one place to get signals, one place where they see people, advancing in rank. They see people, getting signals and making money. And when you're in this group and make money, only post. So when you're in this group, make sure that if you take a signal from this group, that you're posting your profits in this group too. Does that make sense? All right. So post your profits in this group. You can tag prospects in the group, do a 7-day situation with them. By Friday, Saturday, they need to be on 3-way calls with us now. And if they don't move along Sunday, pull them out. Monday, I'm calling you. Do you know this person? Do you know this person? Do you know this person? Have they got on 3-way call me? Are they in the group? Are they trying to get in? I'm pulling them out. Let's rotate them through. Put them on a Zoom or, put them on something else. He's going to do Zoom calls in here too. So, does that make sense? Everybody got it? So, put them through this, put them on Zoom calls, make sure they're on Zoom calls, make sure it is your responsibility to help them learn how to put MetaTrader 4 on their phone. Now, here's a good idea. Put them on our trainings to use MetaTrader 4. We have videos, take them. They're in Telegram. Take the videos out of the Telegram. Do you know how to find the videos in Telegram on how to use these things? Okay. Dr. Spiller also did a training in the UTH push on how to prospect. I suggest you guys watch that. It's a really good one. But all the people that have been on this phone, minus Tiffany, none of you guys have put me on 3-way calls, and all of y'all have been prospecting people. Well, Devondria. Okay, don't look at me like that. My bad. So Tiffany and Devondria, and I'm just talking about people on this call, have put me on 3-way calls. I don't know if anybody's put Robert on 3-way calls, but 3-way calls is how your business moves. That's the next thing. Show them a video, put them on a Zoom call. The next thing is get them on a 3-way call. But this is what Dr. Spiller said. Make sure you go through with them like, hey, would you like best about what you saw? Make sure they're a quality candidate. A quality candidate is somebody that paid attention. somebody who's interested and invested in wanting to move forward with doing something with their life. That's a quality candidate. If somebody's never watched anything, that is not a quality candidate. I'm not the presentation. You got tools for that. You got videos, you got Zoom calls, you got presentations for that. The next thing is to put us on three-way calls. Now, if your upline is like Brianna or Daryl Staggers or RJ or Brandy, I understand why you haven't put me on a three-way call, or Robert, and that makes sense. But if I ain't named them people, then you need to be put on three-way calls with me and Robert. That way we can help you close them. Does that make sense? All right, so we got that part done. You see where it says invite in the blue? Yep. So in the comment section of the video, you just tag them in there, like regular Facebook. All right, so that's this part. Dr. Spiller is doing this specifically for our team. He's not doing this for any other people in his organization. He's only doing that for us. So let's make sure that we are utilizing it and we're showing appreciation by taking the signals, getting our people to take signals, get their screenshots of their profits. Let's post them in the group, because what happens when he does this and we don't participate and we are so busy, we don't live our life, we're living our life and we're not doing anything with this, then it looks like that we don't appreciate what he did. And we do. I greatly appreciate it. Is that cool? We'll move on to the next thing. Now let's talk about learning how to trade with a winning strategy. Now here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna be very fair, honest, complete, and let you guys know. Everybody has their own way of trading. You are so welcome, Tiffany. Everybody has their own way of trading. But I got people in my house that have testimonies from what I've shown them. And this is not to toot my horn. This is because I was a CD student in high school and college. Although I graduated with honors, I cheated a lot. So with that being said, I'm gonna keep showing y'all how to cheat. I'm not gonna sit up here and just break down every bit of this chart 2 days in. No, she need to take a bath. Oh, you feeding her first? Okay. Hey, Lainey. Hey, boo. You'll say hey to everybody? That's my little cousin C4. Isn't she the cutest? She's the cutest. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys brand spanking new people what I would teach them. Gwen, you're about to make your first withdrawal. Everybody give it up for Gwen. Dollar signs in the chat box for Gwen. Gwen's about to make her first withdrawal. Guys, we want you to trade and withdraw every week. You should be taking money out. Every week, make some money, take it out. Why? Because don't you need it? You need to get to a place where you're trading with profits only. So Gwen came to my house. She learned about 4 or 5 different other strategies, came to my house. Well, her sponsor called me and was like, listen, Gwen needs some help. I don't really know how to help her. I was like, tell her to come to the house. Gwen came to the house and I showed Gwen one strategy that I'm about to show everybody. And now Gwen has been using that strategy for everything, haven't you? Crypto, US 30. She's been using it for everything, right? She's the only strategy. No, it ain't the only way you know. It's the only way you use it. Now, here's the thing. This is how I feel about this strategy. New people can learn this. And this is not to de-edify anybody at all whatsoever, because I want to make sure everybody does whatever strategy. Tiffany has a strategy that I think is amazing. She's winning from that. She's teaching her new people that strategy. Praise God, teach them. But if you don't know anything about trading, you can read it, and some people can't read colors. So I will tell them top, bottom, look for this and look for that. So I'm going to teach you if you're colorblind. I'm going to teach you if you are just, I don't understand nothing about trading, nothing. So I'm recording this video. You guys will be able to take this video and you'll be able to share it. Okay? But this is the thing about sharing this video. Use it. Use the video. Use the video, use the strategy. First things first, I'm going to go to the Harmonic Scanner. Now, here's the thing about the Harmonic Scanner. When you're brand new, walk people through how to use their back office. I'm talking to new people and they're like, I have no idea what you're talking about when I'm telling them to go in their back office to find things. Hold on. This guy, Paul Patrick. So teach people how to go through their back office. If you need a video to send to people because you guys are working and you don't have that kind of time, I will shoot you a video. Gwen, did you watch that video with Jason Brown on it? Yeah. Was that helpful? I'm gonna recreate it. So I wanted to see if it was helpful. So number one, when y'all get new people in, show them how to find their ID number, show them how to find, IML Academy and the basics, show them how to find IML TV. When I tell you we have built this Telegram, I'm so proud of it. It is ridiculous. And the reason I'm proud of it is because being resourceful is my thing. I don't like asking a whole lot of questions. I like to know what's going on myself and I'll figure it out. So, show people at the top, if they click on the top of the name of the group, they can go through these files, they can go through these links, they can go through these photos and see everything we've ever posted to help them. Does that make sense, guys? So make sure all these links, look at all these links. I put a new broker. Did y'all see that? There's a whole new broker. Okay, go through it. Put your money in there, or just do a demo and see if you like it. There's a new broker in here. I'll put that in there. All these videos, guys. People ask me a lot of questions. I'm like, you must not know how to use Telegram, or you might not be in our Facebook group, or you must not know how to look through Facebook and search. Facebook, Telegram, all that. You can search anything on here. All right. So use that search, go through it. But I'm so proud of the videos that we've done. If you go to the top where it says pin members, go through there and you can, these 2 videos alone will teach people how to use MetaTrader 4. So if you're bringing new people in and you're busy, make sure they're going through the pin message. Make sure they're going through the email, the welcome email. That's what I find. And it's not the laziness. It's just people want a handout. People hit me with can you walk me through, hold my hand? Guys, I got people in Nigeria. I can't hold their hand. I can't walk them through. I can't fly to Nigeria. And they're working it out. They're figuring it out just by these videos, right? It's okay, baby. Brownies? Yes, have Jordan cut it for you. All right. So first things first, you want to make sure that they go through the Harmonic Scanner. Everything has an app, but our Harmonic Scanner does not. So here's the shortcut, IML, I put the shortcut in there. You have to use your IML credentials to get in and then choose a broker. Hugo's Way is not on here. The new broker is not on here. So this triangle is Trader's Way and FX Choice. Out of those 2, use those 2 to choose your broker. So I'm gonna start with FX Choice. That's where I'm going if you're following along with me. I'm gonna start with FX Choice and I'm gonna start on a higher time frame. The reason I'm gonna start on a higher time frame is because you wanna look at the overall big picture. The overall big picture of the movement of money will be seen if it's in a higher time frame. If you're only looking in 5, 10, 15-minute increments, that's not really trading. I don't care who tells you it is, it's not. People who go down to 1-minute charts and 5-minute charts, they're not trading, they're gambling. And I hope they're on here listening when I say it. I hope they get a hold of the video. I really don't care. I'm not trying to be confrontational. I'm gonna be straight up real with you. Stop gambling with your money and these people going down to 1 and 5-minute charts. It's not that serious. The market's gonna give you 20 pips. Does everybody write that in your notes? That's instrumental to know. If the market's gonna give me 20 pips, it's my only job is to find the 20 pips, right? And then appropriately put the right lot size, make sure it's going the right direction, and I'm done. I'm in there I'm in and out, and I'm good to go. So I don't need to go down to 1 and 5 minute increments if the market's going to give me 20 pips on a longer time frame. Most of you guys work anyway. Y'all work a job. So you don't have that kind of time to stare at your phone, now do you? Nope. Nope. There you go. So back to business. Does everybody have the IML Success Planner? Everybody have the Success Planner? That's another thing. The next time I do this session, next Friday, can I do it? Yes, I am. Next Friday, everybody needs to have had their Success Planner by then. It's the new planners. Yeah, it's the new planners. They're $20. If you don't live in Houston, then it's going to cost you shipping. So inbox me later so you can get your Success Planner, but everybody should have the Success Planner. The next time that I see you, I want to make sure that you have your trading journal filled out with your trades in it. All the trades you've taken for the week, I want to see that. I want to see screenshots, pictures of your trading journal. So hit me up so I can ship you out your trading Success Planner. Everybody needs one. So we're going to go through step number 1, right? Is choosing our broker, FX Choice. Wrote that down. Everybody wrote that down? What's step 1? Choose our broker. Got it. Step number 2, higher time frame. If I can get to D1, which is day 1, perfect. If I can't, then I'll choose a 4-hour chart. Does that make sense? Everybody got it? D1 or 4-hour chart. Now, the top 5 of these, what can I say? The top 5, I forgot. Yes, thank you. I literally had a brain fart. Yes, yes, and yes. So you want to make sure that you look at those first top 5. I forgot to tell some people that I was on training because they're not in my chat group. All right, girl. No worries. Be safe. No, my pleasure. So after we pick, let's go to EJ. Let's go to Euro JPY. Did everybody find it? It's a sharp pattern. H4 Euro JPY. Click on it. Got it? Did the Wi-Fi work?
Yeah, but everything open on the screen.
The Harmonic Scanner, the ones that you click on, when I click the broker and I click the time frame, these top 5 are like the freshest, newest trades that the Harmonic Scanner spit out. But these top 5 are. They're always going to be the hottest, most current trades that the Harmonic Scanner spit out. So we chose EJ. Everybody got it? Everybody got it? Everybody got it? Everybody got it? H4. How do I know that I'm trading Euro JPY? Let's double check myself. Because a couple times I've done this and I'm like, oh, I thought I was looking at Euro JPY and I'm looking at AUD NZD. So if I look up here at the top, it says Euro JPY H4. That's to double check myself. When you make enough mistakes like me, you're going to double check yourself a lot. Okay? All right. Okay, so second thing that we're going to do, we're going to, number 1, start with our support and resistance lines. That's the first thing I'm going to start with. Side note. So as you're writing down notes, I chose my pair. I'm going to start doing support and resistance, but just remember, every time you see on the right-hand side, your stop loss, your entry, your TP1, your TP2, your TP3, all those are levels of support and resistance the Harmonic Scanner put out there for you already. All of these take profits and the stop loss and the entries. These are all forms of support and resistance already. So the harmonic scanner does a lot of work for you. Not only did it show you a trade it felt like was the freshest right now, it also did the support and resistance for you too. I just like to make my lines thicker with cuter colors. Does that make sense? I know, I need help. Okay, so if I go down here, you see where this window, this is called window number 1. The main window at the top is where we will see the candles. Candles represents money, right? The yellow part represents the sharp pattern. Go through IML Academy, go through, I think it's technical analysis. I don't remember now because they've redone all the videos. But it's past the basics. You'll actually learn what the sharp pattern means, and it's under harmonic patterns. You can actually understand what they mean. Thank you, it was market geometry. I don't remember what it is anymore. I'm not sure. Okay, does everybody got this? Are you with me so far? Quinn, why are we about to draw on the harmonic scanner? Doesn't the harmonic scanner tell me what to trade? Yes, it does. But if I read it right out, just to be clear, you see where it says entry and the number? That's where I was supposed to enter in that number. Look at the candlestick right here. Did it already pass that? Yes. So that means it activated already. Then we had a second entry. If we missed the first one, look at this. Now, every trade will not give you 2 entries. Every trade will not give you 3 take profits. Some trades will give you 2 stop losses, 1 entry, and all the way to TP2. Does that make sense? But look, the second entry has been activated too. Quinn, how do you know? Well, they drew a line for me. And if you look at the candlestick, it touched it already. Even when I didn't understand the market, the harmonic scanner, I at least understood that much. That, okay, if it's already touching these lines, clearly it's too late for me to get in now. So now I'm going to teach you how to still use the harmonic scanner even if it's too late. Does that make sense? How to use the harmonic scanner even if it's too late. Now, who wants to learn that? Okay, so first things first, support and resistance. Support and resistance is super relative. What does relative mean to you? Meaning it's like everybody is going to see support and resistance very different. They're not always going to draw it on the same area, but it should still be at least around about the same spot. So what is support? Now, for those who are super advanced on the line right now, you're like, Quinn, why are you going all the way here? Because remember, I told you I'm recording. That's one. And I'm not doing this for you specifically. I'm doing this for the people you're about to bring in. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right. So what is support? Say it loud, proud. What does the floor mean? That line. What's the area? What's the floor? Top or bottom? Cool. So does everybody agree with Gwen? Gwen said the support is the bottom. Do you agree? Everybody agree? Because we're a team. So I can't move forward unless we all agree. So I want you to put a number 4 in the chat box if you agree with Gwen. Or yes. 4 yes. Doesn't matter. Do you agree with Quinn? With Gwen? I said Quinn. I done gave the girl a whole new name. Jesus. All right. So we're going to go over here. You see where it's the cross at the top on the left, guys? Right underneath it. I want you, there's a line. It's going to say trend line if you hover over it. Right next to it is a small little skinny arrow. See that? Mm-hmm. So I'm at the top, very top on the side, under where the words pattern. And there is a cross, and then there's a diagonal line. I want to click on the arrow next to that diagonal line. Everybody get it? Clicked on it? Got it? Got it? What's wrong, Mickey? No, just bring it here. Let me see. Or don't move. I'll come to you. One moment, guys. I want to make sure everybody has it. Yeah, where's the cross? See next to it, there's a little small area. Yeah. You over here at the top, settings, you can probably make this bigger. Probably yeah, see, is that better? Yeah. Hold on just a second. Hey Jordan, what's going on? All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a horizontal line. Okay, guys, so click where it says horizontal line, click there. We're gonna draw at the bottom where the D is. I like to put it right there by that wick, that blue wick. That's where I'm putting mine. So I have to get the circle, left click on the circle, drag it up so it'll touch that wick. Everybody got that? Then at the top, there's a menu bar that never was there that just popped up. I'm gonna change it to black. Little pencil changes it to black. The little option toolbox right next to it makes it thicker. Now, do you see my line is thicker now? Top, this is the toolbar at the very top that popped up after I clicked on the chart and drew my line. All right, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna click on horizontal line again to the left, click on it, top. That's my resistance. Right there where the C is, I want the wick to touch that. That's my overall support and resistance if I was looking at just this part of the chart. Resistance, support. Does everybody see that? Stay with me, Mickey. Talk to me. You don't see it? Talk to me. Hello? Yeah. Yes, you see it? You're good? This is resistance at the top. This one is support. Everybody got that? You see it? You're good? You see it? All right, cool. So, can there be a new level of support and resistance? Because if we look at it, and remember, we read our chart like we read a book, left to right, okay? Could there be a new level of support and resistance? Has price been up here? Because remember, this is where price is now. Price has not been up there for a while. Because this is a 4-hour chart, meaning every candlestick is a representation of 4 hours of movement. It took 4 hours to form this whole candle. So price hasn't been up there in a while, has it? Would it be safe to say that I can draw a new level of resistance? Would that be safe? Where would you draw it? Is that a good place or no? Talk to me, Gwen, what you say? At the A? Like way up here? Mm-hmm. Nope, down here. Look at where money is right now. Why did I draw that blue line right there? It had. Oh, because on this side, the price keeps going. Yeah. I want to be a little bit more current. So I want to trap money. I want to trap my money. This blue line is a new resistance for me now. Next thing I want to do is I want to draw my trend line because I need to know what direction my money's going. Now, and that's a whole new day and a whole new time about the harmonic scanner training. Anytime I see the entry under my TP, that means the harmonic scanner called this in a buy. So if the entry is under the TP, it's a buy. If the TP was under the entry, it would be a sell, okay? But right now, the harmonic scanner is saying this is a buy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a trend line. How do I do that? Well, go back up to the cross where the horizontal line is, do my little line, my little arrow right next to it, click on trend line, and I'm gonna start at the C. I'm going to connect it to another wick. I'm going to go from the top of this wick, 1, 2, draw it through. Does that make sense? And I'm literally going to connect it to this wick right there. In the name of Jesus. I hate that it was 2 lines. I'm not going to do that. Do this again. There we go. Started from this wick, and I connected to this next blue wick right here. So 1, 2, drew it all the way through. So now I have my trend line. Everybody see my trend line? Let's talk about this trend line. So I had to go down if I started from here, because going up just didn't make sense. There's no candlesticks up here at the top. Because I mean, I would want to know why I drew it down too. I drew it down because where the candlesticks up there at the top. I want to go from wick to wick. 1 wick to the second wick, draw it all the way through. Does that make sense? 1, 2, draw it all the way through. So I got my wick at the top, got my trend line, drew it all the way through. Now, of course, it's going into what trend, up or down? This trend line is going in a downtrend. Does everybody agree with Gwen? Everybody agree with Gwen? Gwen said it's going in a downtrend. Yes or no? So 1, 2, all the way through, got my trend line done, drew it. It says it's going in a downtrend. But remember, that's not all the story. Because guess what? Price came and touched this trend line and then dropped. Does everybody see that? It dropped down at this candle, because this is my bearish candle. A new low, a high, but it's still low. Another new low, boom, it went high. It touched my trend line, but did it stay there? Remember I told y'all about learning candlesticks? This is 2 different very significant candlesticks. This is a very significant candlestick. This is a significant candlestick. It's this is a bearish engulfing candlestick right there. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick right there. So all of those mean something. They're all doing something. So learn the candlesticks. That make sense? So now I've got this new candle that touched my trend line, but then that next candle, it dropped, and then all of a sudden we start changing directions and we start going into what? Is it an uptrend or a downtrend? If I'm going in this direction. So Gwen, y'all let Gwen answer everything tonight. What's this about? So if it's going in this direction, hold on. Hold up. Y'all letting Gwen talk too much tonight. She didn't answer all the questions. That's why she's making all the money. Sideways. Then it went up, and then, so what is this sideways movement? If it's not really going up, it's not really going down. Sideways means what? Gwen said it. Consolidating, absolutely. Mickey piggybacked on Gwen, so is she right? Are they right? Gwen and Mickey said it's consolidating. Are they right, guys? And guess what? If I've already missed the entry in the harmonic scanner, that's exactly what I want to see. So, 3rd rule. 1st rule, support and resistance. 2nd, trend line. 3rd, I want to see consolidation. But it's got to be after the pattern already formed, after the entries already happened, and I need to see it in consolidation. Why? Because the move that I'm about to trap has got to be now a breakout move. Because now it's consolidating. It's only got 2 options, up or down. We don't really have no more other options than that. right? So now let's talk about, after we've drawn our trend line, let's talk about the strategy. So we see that price was in a downtrend. It started consolidating, and then guess what happened? It broke the structure of the trend because the trend was going down. All of a sudden, the trend is not going down anymore because guess what happened? This bullish candle, well, heck, all these candles started going sideways, but on the other side of my trend line. Because if it was still going in a downtrend, that means all of these candles here that you see, guys, should have been going in what direction? If it was still going in a downtrend, all these candles right here should have been going what? Down. So that means it should have been on this side of the trend line, the left side, right? Well, guess what? What's all this right here? On the right side. It broke structure. The structure was downtrend. So when you hear people saying, oh, it's breaking structure, I used to think people were so smart when they were like, oh my God, price is breaking structure. And so this is how you know the next move is this. Well, it's not going to be smart. Heck, they just get a look at, they just read, they just paying attention. It did. Structure was downtrend, right? Because I was like, what is structure? The direction that price was going, the downtrend. So now it's on the right side, the other side of the trend. So now it's breaking structure. That means, well, downtrend, you're not here no more. Apparently, you are not going to continue the downtrend. Apparently, right? Does that make sense to everybody? So now when you draw your trend line, you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see when I draw my trend line, guess what? There has to be a new trend. If price is on the other side of that, it's a new trend, guys. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new trend for me. We got to get with the program. Does that make sense? So this bullish candle, very bold, engulfing candle. How is it engulfing? Somebody unmute themselves and tell me, why is this candle engulfing? I need to know. I need to know why, because y'all can't let me keep talking and you don't know what I'm talking about. So
it's more than 50 pips.
You said what happened?
It's more than 50 pips.
No, that's not the only reason that it's engulfing. Give me like something people don't even really know about pips. It's more obvious than that.
It broke structure.
No,
well, it broke the trend. It closed above the entry point. I'm sorry, the support.
You close, but like if I didn't know nothing about entry, closing, pips, it's more obvious than that. Why is this an engulfing candle? Go ahead. Thank you. Let's go back to elementary school. Because the bearish little bitty candle to the left of it can fit inside this big old candle. If anytime you see an engulfing candle, it can only be engulfing if the candle to the left of it is small enough to fit inside it. Because engulfing, the definition of engulfing means to capture, to surround itself, to divulge, correct? So can this big blue candle divulge the left candle to the left, the red candle to the left of it? Can it? Yes, it can. So that means it is an engulfing candle. This engulfing candle means something. And the fact that it's bullish, means something. It means, oh, we're definitely about to go up there, if that's the case. This is about to be a definite move to the upside because it's a bullish engulfing candle. Y'all, it's so much money off this one consolidating pair with this one trend line. Before we even get into the strategy, it makes no sense. Like all I'm looking at is money, money, money. I don't want to confuse y'all, so I will not show you an engulfing candle strategy that I have, but it's all good because I'm going to do it myself. I'm listening to you. Yeah. Bullish. On a bullish? It do. It's a downtrend. Just refresh it. No, they complete check me. You gotta check me like you do the pastors. You know the pastor tell you a scripture and tell you the wrong thing? No, check the pastor and listen. I don't because hold on. Thank you. She pulled up the Japanese candlestick app. A bullish engulfing candle, there must be a preceding downtrend. A shorter red candle followed by a longer green candle. The green candle opens, yes, Martinique read us all the other stuff. Okay, what is the psychology behind it? The red candle implies the control of the bears following a prolonged downtrend. Okay, so in the next session, the market opens below low of the red candle, suggesting a continuation of the bearish forces. How do we trade it? This is why this app is amazing, right? No, girl, you better teach us something, because I'm about to say it means we're going to uptrend, but that doesn't mean we're going to go to definite uptrend, because I'm going to teach you something else. But this one thing, that's why you're supposed to read, because I don't. Thank you. So how do we trade it? Look for the bullish engulfing at the bottom of a downtrend. Is it at the bottom of a downtrend, guys? Do we have a bullish engulfing at the bottom of a downtrend? Mickey says yes. Anybody else agree or disagree? Is this, let me go back because we have to, hold on. Okay, so that's the bullish engulfing candle. So is it at the bottom of the downtrend? Yeah, it is. Y'all too literal. This is the downtrend, this is the bottom. Is that the bottom? Does that make sense? Okay, you have to unlock your screen. Girl, she got I am so happy and grateful on her lock screen. Come on, you better put your affirmations on your lock screen. I love you, just for this. Okay, so it says, what you want to do is wait for the next candle to close above the high of the blue candle, or green, if that's how you have your bullish stuff, to confirm the existence of the bullish force. Wait for the next candle to close above the high. So we don't have a candle that has closed above this high yet. All right. Then open a long position. What does long mean? There's long and short. Keep going. Bullish means what? What's a long? I'm a buy or sell. Buy. Open a long position upon confirmation. Place a stop loss below the low of the green candle or blue candle. Yada, yada, yada. Trade. No. Wait for the next candle. Open it up a long. So yeah, we would trade. It would still be a buy. It says open a long position, which is a buy. So, yes, it's a buy. So we will buy. We will still buy. That's the significance that it's going to go up. Now, what it was saying there when you were looking at it was going to go down, what it was saying to you is what you're going to see when you see this, you're going to still see some retracement. But how you know it's going to be another uptrend is we need a candle to go right here. Y'all making me draw a candle. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it, guys. It just needs to be right here. That's the best you can get out of me. Does that make sense? Thank you, Tiffany. TZ zone means transition zone equals consolidation equals indecision. And that is why she's our new members orientation teacher. Boom. Shakalaka. All right, so we're waiting on a candle to close above here. I drew my resistance line for a reason. If a candle closes above here, got him. Got him. That's what I'm waiting on. Now, if I'm an advanced trader, there's other places I would probably get in at, but for you who are new, get a candle to get above that line. Does that make sense? Please tell me if it doesn't, because when you leave here, it needs to make sense. Everybody's online. Tell me if it doesn't make sense, because when you leave here, it needs to make sense. Let's move to our indicators. You see the wheel at the very top. So guys, I'm gonna go at the top left. You see the word patterns. Drop down to see the word 4 hours. Still go over to the side, say toolbar. Next to the wheel is some graphy looking thing, and that's our indicators. I want you to pull it out. Now, Tiffany got some dope indicators, especially for crypto.
I think I'm just starting to think it's yeah, and I'm trying to, if my card, in my, on the back.
The bird. 2 seconds, because I want to give you the right moving averages. And I have like 50,000 moving averages on my phone. And that's not the one I want to give you. That's not the one I want to give you. But Tiffany has amazing moving averages on hers for cryptocurrency. And I love it. I said I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Has anybody ever told you guys I'm nuts? Just in case you didn't know, I'm nuts. Are you laughing, Mickey?
At my daughter just texted me.
Oh, what she said?
It's my nighttime.
You tell we're trying to make money. We ain't trying to hear all that right now. Oh, it's my
This is what I want. She said, "You see this ball over here? Now this is what I want."
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. Gwen, I gave this to you. Do you have it written down? Praise God, because I don't want to give them the ones that I have on my phone. I want to give them the ones that I gave you. It's orange. Okay, read to me what the exponential is. Okay, so first, guys, we're going to go in here. We're going to find the exponential moving average. H13C. Oh yeah, those are Tiffany's. I'm not giving them all those either, Tiffany. But thank you for those. I'm gonna save those myself. Something else, or I'll ask you later. Thank you, Tiffany. I use this for crypto. Boop. But I'm gonna teach y'all even something more simple than that, and Gwen's about to give it to us. Okay, Gwen, hit it. Okay, so we're gonna go on indicators, go to type in EXP, you'll find moving average, and then type just moving, and you'll find moving average. Click on both of those guys, and then it'll be on your screen. So when we go to the exponential one, you're gonna have to click this little wheel in the middle to put it on there. And it was what, 50? And then what else was it? Close, high. High. Thank you. Then the style is going to be orange or red. For the purposes of the screen, I'm going to do red. You got to move your line over here so it can be thick. I like it thick. All right. Then the next one is, I clicked on the wheel to get to this. Go to inputs. 4, high, style. What was this one?
I have mine as white, but this is for my phone.
We can do black. Black and red or black and orange, it's up to you. Doesn't really matter. All right, everybody got that? Do I need to slow down? Do I need to back it up? What do I need to do? How do I need to help you? Has everybody got it?
Yeah, that was, again,
Everybody got it? You got it? You good? You got the two moving averages on here?
It's gonna say, it's gonna be for the image of how the source is gonna be on. And then the color, Quinn said you can do the red or orange, whichever one you want to do. And then the regular even is 4. 2 and 1, sorry. The second one is just the MA,
okay.
and that one is 4.
Oh,
It's gonna be high,
okay.
and then you can do, if your screen is white, you're gonna do it black.
Boom, done, there. Now, teach you a simple strategy. Everybody ready? Ready for me to blow your mind? All right, so you want to go down to the RSI area and hover down here. I can click the minus sign and look, my screen can get smaller and smaller and smaller. And I did it about 3 times just so we can look at the overall area that I want to show you guys so you can see this and understand. So I'm going to circle where these 2 moving averages crossed, okay? Now, to get the strategy, to make sure you have the moving averages right, you can listen to, on IML TV, Lisaldo Tavares. Lisaldo Tavares. I would actually FaceTime him right now, but he is on stage. IML TV. How do I get to IML TV? You can go to the app. It's IML TV app. So you just go to your app store or Google Play Store and type iMarketsLive. You see all the apps, download them. Or on your laptop, you can go to iMarketsLive.tv as a shortcut. That's so you can watch. He will give you the strategy and he will teach you, and you can watch it every day if you want to. So I crossed in the green circle where the 2 moving averages cross. Now, clearly we see this red or orange line on the top. That is our 50 exponential moving average. When that is on the top and far away from our candles, that means our black or white line is going to be following on top of the candlesticks, right? Or going through them. When you see that black line going underneath the orange or red one, that means we are going to sell. And to be honest with you, it is an apparent downtrend. Does everybody see that? So that makes sense. Does that make sense to sell? So when the black line is under the red line, sell. That's super simple, is it not? So if you didn't write it down, don't ask me, don't call me tomorrow and be like, what did you say? I'm gonna say it again. When the black line is under the red line, sell. When the black line is on top of the red line, can we see that it's on top here? So when it crossed, it's an apparent buy, right? This is training wheels. This is the training wheels that you can teach new people flat out from day one. Because regardless if they knew what anything was doing, do they not know colors? Most people do. And for people who are colorblind, because I have like 4 or 5 people who see they're colorblind, then on their phone, make one of the lines thicker. Thank you. I'm a genius. I'm just a genius for all the handicaps, okay? Because I get it. It is what it is. So make it thicker. And so then when the thick line is on the top, make the 50 thicker. When the thick line is on the top, and the small skinny line that's through the candlesticks is, going through the candlesticks, if it's underneath, it is a sale. When the thick line is on the bottom, and the skinny line is on the top, it's a buy. Who can't trade like that? Y'all know the rest of the strategy? You want to know the rest of it? There isn't any. That's it. We're done. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Gwen, how much money have you made from this strategy? Lots. Gwen has made lots of money from this strategy. Done. That's it. Oh, you want me to repeat myself, huh, Mickey?
No, I just need to know. You said once everything's in, I can move around.
Oh. When you go hover over the RSI at the bottom? Yeah, like go to the bottom and you'll see like a little small little menu thing comes up. Arrows.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Questions, anyone? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. She's giving you the rest of the rules. She was giving you the rest of the rules. Look, for new people, your demo, oh well. Dude. Tiffany was like, no, Quinn, here's the rest of the strategy. I was like, nah, just buy and sell. Just buy and sell. Don't even get out. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to actually teach the rest of it. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Tiffany. I was being funny. But I was even going to go simpler than that, Tiffany. If you got a new person, it's week 1 for them, just go straight 20 pips. Just to go straight for 20 pips, period. Like, whether it's in a higher time frame, lower time frame, just go 20 pips. But if you want to write this one down, when we're in this higher time frame, for the 4 hour, go for 50 pips. The market's going to give you 50 pips of a movement in a higher time frame. Right, Tiffany, 20 pips a dip. But yeah, like for new people, teach them to go 20 pips. Does that mean you're going to teach them how to do pips? Yep. Or show them who's teaching pips. I teach pips. IML Academy teach pips. Tiffany teaches pips. Yes, ma'am. Your lines?
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hand me your laptop. Let me see. You're here, brother. Okay, I can come to you. Cool. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, you clicked on the eye, and the eye hides the other line, but why are they dang near the same? Oh, that's why. You transpose them. This is supposed to be 4. And the EMA is supposed to be 50. Okay, you had them both 50. You got your colors backwards, ma'am. So make sure you wrote it down right.
Yeah, I got moving average or moving high, black line, and the exponential average is a 50 high to go on the red line.
What was the 4?
The moving average is 4, and the exponential.
No, what color was it for?
Black.
Okay. You just didn't have it on here like that. So that's the only reason. There you go. Done. All right.
Okay.
You're welcome, Miss Nikki. Come on, Essence. So guys, if you want to write down, if you're doing a lower time frame like the hour or the 1 hour, you can go for 20, 30 pips. If you're going for the 4 hour, 50 pips. The daily, 100 pips, and your stop loss needs to be 50 to 20 on everything. 50 to 20 pips on everything. Here's another way to cheat. I don't have time to teach people stop loss, take profit, pips, all that. Well, like I said, tell them to watch people that do have time to teach them. You don't have to teach them anything, right? Here's another way to cheat. I'm going to go to Telegram. I'm going to go in our group. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to links. I'm going to go to pip. Calculator, type in calculator. No, not links. I'm going to go to docs, files, calculator. Okay, let me type in pip. There we go. Pip count calculator. Does everybody see that? Okay, I'm going to open it up. Of course, you double tap to open it up. I already have this on my computer, so I'm not going to put it on here 50 million times. You guys can use this to show them how to count pips. So they can pull up the pip count calculator. You can teach them, okay, if you're doing any of the Forex pairs, use this at the top. If it's yen, even though it says GBP, JPY, if it's yen period, anything with JPY on it, use this area. If it's gold, use this area. Does everybody see that? And they can download the app Microsoft Excel on their phone. They can use this on their phone too. They can pull this up with their phone. So you can use this to actually count pips. So for instance, if I go back to the Harmonic Scanner, and let's say I'm going to use, this is for craps and giggles. I'm going to use this line I drew, 121.906. This blue line, this resistance line, I'm going to use that for an entry. So 121.906. And this is Euro JPY, right? So I'm going to go to my pip count calculator. I'm going to find the JPY, and I'm doing a buy or a sell, guys. What am I doing? I'm doing a buy or sell. Buy. Cool. So now I'm going to go on the side of the buy. What was my numbers? 121.96. Crap. 121.906. So I'm going to click right here because do you see where it says entry? Yellow box. I'm going to click on it. Boom. Hit enter. That's my entry. Now, remember it said only in my stop loss go 50 to 20 pips, right? So where it says pips, that's actually for my stop loss only. So I'm going to type in 20 pips stop loss. So it's going to give me, you see the green box that says stop loss price? It gave me the stop loss. 121.706. Because I'm on a 4-hour chart, how many pips am I going for? 50. So where does it say 50? Boom. That's my take profit. Does everybody get that? You see that? You see where it says TP? That's take profit. Ignore TP 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ignore that. Only look at the side where it says pips. 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, 100. I'm going for 50 pips. That's my stop. Be my take profit. Boom. Put it in my phone. Set it, forget it. And I'm done. Do I know how to count pips? No, I don't. I just put it in here. I just know how to use this chart. Does that make sense? If you practice this, you have an iPhone, so it makes you like, I don't know, makes you do weird stuff. So with all that being said, now I have my take profit, now I've got my stop loss, and now I just said I'm going to do a buy because I learned the strategy. So now look at this, guys. Do you see right here? Excuse me. When the market opens up, when these two cross, I can do a market execution. I can get ready. Or because I see a bullish engulfing candle, another strategy is doing a pending order. Because what is it called? Teacup. So I could do a buy limit or a buy stop. Buy limit, actually, I do a buy limit. And I can use, because I drew my line right on top of that engulfing candle, right on top of that bullish candle is my blue line, right on top of the opening of it. So I literally could use that, put a buy limit in my phone, 121.906 as a buy limit, and I just gave you the TP and the stop loss. And I just did a pending order, and guess what? When the market opens up, I could do that, or I could wait to see what the market does. The market's closed right now for Forex, so it won't even let you put that buy limit in. So you can write down and say to my phone, and get my phone, hey Siri, set a reminder for 3:58 p.m. on Sunday.
Okay, just tell me what you want to be reminded about.
Place that Euro JPY trade with a buy limit.
Okay, I added place stature.
Done. I said alert. We're over it. Or Tiffany has a way that you can set alerts too. She has 50 million different ways to set alerts with apps. You can set alerts with using these indicators, and when they cross, an alert will go to your phone, then it crossed, and you do a market execution on that. So I just showed you two strategies actually, if you're paying attention. One for pending orders and one for market execution. Market execution is when they cross. When they cross, get in. The pending orders for the engulfing candle. Because it is a bullish engulfing candle, I'm doing a buy limit. So if it was a bearish engulfing candle, I would do a what? Boom. Sell limit. What's my entry, Quinn? Draw the line on top of the opening of the engulfing candle. How do I know if it's opening? Download the Japanese candlesticks and learn the anatomy of these candles so you know what the open and the close is. It's very simple stuff. Does that make sense? Everybody got this? So this would have been a really nice sale right there, wouldn't it? Good drop. Good, healthy, nasty drop. This one right here, it's about to, because do you see where my moving average is curving up to? It's going to cross and it's going to go on a buy. However, I'm going to get in earlier than the moving average. And that's because I've been studying my candlesticks and I know what to do with a pending order. And because I don't feel like waiting on it to do a cross. However, Euro JPY is one of my pairs. I like it. So I know this pair quite frequently, and I'm going to look at it a lot. So I probably will catch that cross right there. Probably. Somebody had a question, comment, concern? You're welcome, Devondria. Anybody have a question, comment, or concern? You can unmute yourself, ask me now, raise your hand. Question, comment, concern. Mickey? Nope. Is this easy? You can do this at work? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Or wake up earlier, stop something else, you maneuver around, you figure it out. Mm-hmm. But write your schedule out. I tell everybody that. Get in your planner, write out your life. Find the 30 minutes. Find the 45 minutes to look at this because you can't afford not to. You know what I mean? So give yourself 45 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes before you go to work and look at this. See what's crossed already. If you can't find anything that crossed, find an engulfing candle. So you can put in a pending order at least. Does that make sense? Questions, comments, concerns? How soon will the recording be available? I'm gonna live my best life just because you missed the Essence Festival. This will be available later on this evening. Just because I like you, Nikki. If it was anybody else, I'll be like tomorrow. Okay? Anybody got a question, comment, or concern? I'm listening. Oh yeah, Jesus. I mean, I did. I did. I did. I wasn't living my best life this week, Nikki. Thank you for holding me accountable. No, I'm serious. I need people like you in my life. I'm working on that for you. Okay. She's gonna be in Essence Festival tomorrow on Sunday. Late last night. Trust me, sweetheart. I totally get that. All right. So if there are no more questions, there's no more comments, no more concerns. I'm gonna go through one more chart, and then guess what? Everybody's going to have to walk me through this chart. I'm not gonna say a word. You're going to do it for me. All right. Oh, before I forget, you see this cloud up here? The arrow straight up? We need to name the strategy. I want everybody, you know, what could we name this? I know, right? 450 strategy. Say, how do you pull this back up when you pull the harmonic scanner up? You see this cloud with the arrow going down. You'll click on it and your strategy is there. You see that? All the strategies that I've saved to my harmonic scanner. Boom. Ooh, that's cute. That's cute and nasty and cute and healthy. Uptrend. Uptrend. That's nice. That's a good bullish engulfing candle. I'm analyzing the chart and I'm waiting on somebody to tell me what to do. I'm waiting on y'all to talk. I'm not going to do it. I'm waiting.
First thing you want to do is drawing up
So Gwen told me to draw my support and resistance lines. Right? She told me to do it at the D. Got it. That's my support. Okay, she told me to draw one there. Is that the only support and resistance lines I'm gonna draw? Okay. Okay, she told me to do one right there. Yes, ma'am. Right there? Okay. Does everybody see this? What she's doing? What she's telling me to do? Anybody else? Anybody else disagree or agree with Gwen on where this where these support and resistance lines are? Any more support and resistance lines? Are these the only ones? Okay. Right there. Okay. Anybody agree, disagree? Euro NZD on a 4-hour chart. Okay.
And then the next thing you want to do is start drawing your trend.
Now, I want to sidebar conversation this. Let me show you why Gwen said these were support and resistance lines. This area right here created a new high. Remember, I'm reading my chart left to right, right? This area right here created a new high, and it didn't break this area. It dropped, came up, not even close, and dropped here, right? All this right here is touching this support. It's making a support. Now, we could have also drawn a line underneath this X too if we wanted to. However, at the same time, price touched here, 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 and about to touch here, almost. How many times did price touch this one line right here? Several times, didn't it? So it was a very good area of support and resistance. Support because it came down here and this was the bottom. For this area, this blue line was the bottom. Then it broke through our old resistance, didn't it? Got up here, made a whole new resistance. Then as it started falling, did it start loving this line? You see that? It touched there, touched there, touched there, touched there, touched there. How many more confirmations do you need that price really likes that area? That's a lot, isn't it? Does everybody see that price keeps touching this line? So when price does that, those are really good, strong support resistance areas. It was resistance over here, and then it turned into support. How? How did it turn into support, guys? Somebody unmute themselves, talk to me. How does this line right here, and I'm going to change the color of this line, this pink line. How did that pink line, which was once resistance because this area turned into support? How did it do that? To this area. This became a floor because it became the bottom. It was the resistance. Then it became the floor because all this up here had a bottom and this was it. Does everybody see that? Then it became resistance again. It broke through and then boom, this long bullish wick right here created this line as a resistance line again. Does everybody see that? I want you to start studying your charts like that. Understanding why it's support, understanding why it's resistance. It's those confirmations. Those are the reasons why you need to say, okay, I'm gonna enter right here because of that. Like those are part of your rules. Confirmations are part of your rules before you even get in. Does that make sense, guys? So now Gwen says I need to do my trend line. So I'm gonna draw my trend line. Where am I going? I'm going here or here? Okay, so Gwen wants me to draw 2 trend lines. And she wants me to start from the wick of this D. Hold on. I didn't draw that how I should have. It needs to touch 2 wicks. Boom. All right. So that's my second trend line is there. And I always want to take the trend line from 1 wick, second wick, draw it all the way through. 1 wick, second wick, draw it all the way through. So let's talk about the trend line from C all the way down to this support, right? Do you guys see how price stayed on the left side underneath the trend line for a while, didn't it? So what is that an indication of? When it stays on that left side, but if the trend is going down, price is all on the left side, is staying on the left side, it's an indication that this is a strong what trend? Downtrend. Anybody else disagree? Does everybody agree this is a strong downtrend? Where everybody at in this chat group? If I'm talking to myself, then what happened on the right side of this trend line? And I'm only looking at the trend line that's going down. And guys, if you know where the chat box is, it's at the very bottom of your screen. It's a little chat box at the bottom of your screen. Talk to me now. No, you good, Devondre. I don't need you to drive no more. You need to unmute yourself to talk. Okay, so downtrend, right? What's on the other side of the trend line? It broke through, right? So it was touching it here. So it touched it here. What do we call that?
A retest.
Thank you. Then we have a break. Now what am I waiting on? A break and, Nikki just said it, retest. Absolutely. I'm waiting on a break. I got the break. Now I'm waiting on a retest. And I want to retest to see if it's going to be in a new trend. Does that make sense, guys? But I drew another trend line because Gwen asked me to. And if I look at it, it touched here already. It's already retested. Tested here. It looks like it's about to go back and retest this line again. So what's so crazy is this spot right here, Gwen, your trading's getting more advanced. Because that X right there, solid entry for an uptrend. For me anyway, I don't need no more touches. I saw all I needed right there. And I'm in trade. I'm gonna get in. That's me. That's the way I trade. Okay. And Tiffany, thank you. Tiffany be coming through with all these little sayings. You can tell she was a teacher in her past life. No retest, no trade. If you don't see that retest, not gonna trade it. But the cool thing about this X is the fact that not only is it going to retest my downtrend, because remember I need that retest. I needed it to break the downtrend I did. And let's change the color so we don't have any confusion. I'm gonna change it to money green. So the green one, I needed it to break the green one, and I needed to come back down and retest that green one. Touch it, touch, retest, same thing. But the cool thing about it is when it does it, it's going to retest my purple line too at the same time. And X marked the spot. Gwen, I'm so proud of you.
So, you saying that the price of the person trend line,
Mm-hmm. It needs to break.
for it to go back down.
Mm-hmm. And that's because remember, the very first trend was a downtrend. So remember, I'm trying to make sure this is an actual uptrend, right? I'm trying to make sure. Now, once again, the Harmonic Scanner has called it to be an uptrend. Does everybody see that? My entry is below my TP. So it has called a buy. But I want to make sure, is the Harmonic Scanner right? And what else happened? It already hit the entry, didn't it? That means this trade is already in progress. As a matter of fact, it's about to hit TP1. I could have taken this trade as is with the Harmonic Scanner, just like that. But I missed it. So everybody's like, well, where can I get in? Can I get in? Can I get in? You will not ever have to be those people. Because I just taught you how to use the Harmonic Scanner. It's a good trade, but we just missed it. So how can I still eat on this trade? I just showed you how to eat. And you don't have to keep. And the cool thing about you drawing both of these trend lines is as soon as it goes into a bearish candle going back down to retest my downtrend trend line, it's going to also retest my uptrend trend line. So it's going to go right in the middle of that X. So that X mark the spot. That's where I'm getting in. As a matter of fact, if y'all was smart, y'all write this down. Write this trade down. For when Sunday comes, this is a good trade. It's a good one. Of course, you have to watch for the gaps in the market. This is a good one. This is if this was Wednesday, I'd be like, y'all, we finna make some money today. But that's all good. It's also good. Does everybody get that? So high five to you, Gwen, for knowing to go ahead and draw both of those trend lines. Good job. I wanted to see consolidation, transition zone. I got it. Where's my transition zone, guys? That's another confirmation. I want to see a transition zone. Did I see it? Wow, come on, I can't draw here. Like, help us out. Boom. I got my transition zone. I have my indecision zone. Did everybody see it?
Mm-hmm.
I got me another buy limit too. I have about two, 3, 4 buy limits on here. That's why it's good to teach. Well, you need to start teaching. Yeah, no, seriously, because no, you just helped us. You need to start. No, if you teach, Gwen, you'll learn it quicker. To be honest with you, you'll get more confident and you'll learn it quicker. But Gwen got over here, she got a whole textbook of her own notes out over here, and she just walked us through how to do this trade, and Gwen just gave us an entry. Are you helping yourself? And yourself. All right, good deal. Mickey, does that make sense for you?
Yeah.
You have any questions about it? A little further down? Yeah, and I see what you're talking about. And down a little further where the D is? Yeah, but it was like 3 candles, so that wasn't enough for me. I need to see probably like 4 or 5, 6 candles maybe. That really means we're in a transition. Like, it means there's like some straight non-decision. But I do see what you see, and that means you would have saw the transitions quicker than me. That's what that means. That you would have noticed it quicker than me. That's okay. You are confident. You are confident. But do you see, this is why we have the Harmonic Scanner. You know, you can literally put in all these numbers right here. See the entry? Like, you put them back as is.
You know,
It's all good.
So I just Googled how to put in my entry point. And boom, this whole thing from Mediterranean origin popped up.
But you know what? Start watching IML TV because you paid for it.
Right.
It'll help you with your entries. That's what they're there for.
Right.
But that's good that you did. I mean, you were at least proactive with something.
Yeah.
But that's good. But y'all, listen, they have literally revamped IML Academy. IML TV is ongoing education. Use it. If you don't know something, start there. Start there because you're paying for it. You can Google it on your own. You know what I mean? And this Harmonic Scanner, you're paying for it. Use it. People all day crack me up. When is the signal coming out? You have every signal in this Harmonic Scanner. This is signals. So I taught y'all how to trade on it, literally by telling you when the entry is under the TP, it's a buy. When the entry is above the TP, it's a sell. That's all you needed to know to trade the Harmonic Scanner, right? But if you miss the entry, I'm teaching you now a strategy where if you miss the entry, you can still eat off of this pair. Are y'all confident? Oh, Lord. Are you confident? Are you confident?
Yes.
Unmute yourself. Are you confident?
Yes, yes, yes.
I love it. Nikki, the only one. Unmute yourself. Are you confident?
I'm confident.
Thank you. Thank you, Devondria. Are you confident? Listen, I feel like y'all mama. I ain't raised no weak kids. It's not happening. Not on my watch. Are you confident?
Yes.
Yes. I want you to walk out of here relying on what you wrote down, not your memory. Rely on what you wrote down and rely on common sense to your own notes. This is common sense for your notes. You wrote down notes, be confident. I mean, go all in that demo, hard. Do it. Put this on your phone, that 50 and that 4 line, go home tonight. Put it on your phone, go straight to Litecoin. Litecoin is LTC USD. And practice. You can practice literally tonight because it's the weekend, so you can practice crypto. Go to LTC USD. Make sure you're in your demo account. How do I know my demo account, Quinn? Go to settings. At the top, it'll tell you demo. Make sure your demo account, go to LTC USD. That means you have to have Hugo's Way or that new broker I sent you. Those are the ones that trade cryptocurrency. All right. Open an account for those. Do LTC USD. Get on there. Look at that 50 and that 4 line and start making money. Practice doing only 20 pips, even though you're in a 4-hour chart or an hour chart. Hour chart, 20 pips with LTC USD. That way you can see some results and practice. Practice acrostic, looking at it. Practice looking at engulfing candles and putting in those buy limits and the sell limits. Practice both of those strategies and be confident. This is a new student. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about no candlesticks, Quinn. I don't care. I can see 2 lines, cross, buy, sell into the market. Done. Easy breezy. Practice this with your children. How about that, Mickey?
Yeah.
Your nieces and nephew, Gwen. Tiffany, I need your 6-year-old doing colors. The 2 lines cross. I know you got a strategy, but I'm saying I want to make a point. Like I'm ready to prove a point. Because I really know that everybody that is attached to me should have an elevated level in the next 90 days. This has nothing to do, Dr. Phil is doing a whole 90-day thing where he wants you to grow your account. So listen, I care and I don't. Let me tell you what I care more about. I want your mental state of mind elevated in the next 90 days. That anything you want, you can manifest. You already have it, but you have got to eliminate all these doubts in your mind about your trading ability. You have to eliminate all these doubts in your mind about making money. Money is paper. I'll pull money out of my pocket and burn it on this candle right now and not cry about it at all because I will go and get whatever. I will get it again. Where's it coming from, Quinn? Wherever it came from, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's not my problem to know. My point to know. My point is to have confidence it's already here. If I don't have confidence it's already here, then go lay down somewhere and don't ever get up again. Does that make sense? Like there's no purpose for you waking up in the morning if you're always concerned about money. Just go lay down and don't even care anymore about your life. There should be no more worrying about money. You have every tool to get your money. Does that make sense? So we need to have confidence. We traded, we're making money. Mickey has been making money this week.
Yeah.
Make sure you journal it. Journal. Hit me up if you don't have your success planner. I'm cracking down. I'm getting serious about these journals now because we out here willy-nilly acting like all these other people on these other teams gambling. We are traders. We are not gamblers. We do not work for a casino. We do not go to casinos. We do not gamble with our money. We are investors. So we have to start being intentional when we wake up in the morning. Like you want to be in the I quadrant, the 1 percenters. Are you a 1 percenter? You know what a 1 percenter does? Tracks their trades. Knows how much money they're going to make. Invest intelligently. pulls their money out properly, pays their taxes properly. That's what we have to start becoming. And we won't get there if we're only concerned about doing 50 million strategies and trade on a 1 minute chart. No. I'm an investor. I don't play with market. I'm an investor. I'm not playing on these charts. I have time for that. No. We have too much money to make. Does that make sense? 90 days. If I don't see a comma, I'm coming after you, Mickey. I don't hear nothing about, I don't care. Do you hear me? No Wi-Fi, no children, no time frames, no work. I do not care. Because your future does not care about all that, does it? All right, girl, let's make this money. 90 days. I need to see a comma. I know. And you can do this. You are probably one of the most intelligent people I've ever met besides David and Monitia. Like, one of the most intelligent people I've ever met. Do not allow this to mentally block you at all. This is chump. This is chump change. This is chump stuff. See, my Arkansas is coming out. I'm working on it, okay, guys? All right? Pray for me. I love you all. You're all beasts in my mind. You're all beasts in my hearts, and you're all master traders and investors. And I'm excited about your life, and I want you to get some fruit.
Hey, Quinn.
Thank you, guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Oh, who was trying to say something?
Me, it's Tiffany. Hi, everybody.
It's Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany.
I just want to share two things. Hi, can you hear me?
Hold on, girl. We're finna hear you in a minute. Okay. Go ahead.
I just want to share two things real quick before we jump off. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So the first thing is I would just want to congratulate Gwen because she has been just doing so good. Like, seriously. And like, you need to listen to Quinn and really push yourself into the teaching aspect because it will help you learn more. As you begin to teach people, you will get better without even knowing it. So she's right about that. So you just need to listen to her because when she first said it to me, I was like, this lady is tripping. I don't know what she's talking about, but it has helped me. The second thing is I got so much out of tonight's training from the aspect of one of the first things Quinn said was, don't just take a trade because somebody spit it out. And I had to discipline myself to get to that point to be able to say, first of all, I want my eyes to see what that quote unquote a trader who's sending a signal, who has been doing this a little bit longer than me. And earlier this week, I'm not going to say what group it was because I'm not sharing this to say, oh, they were wrong. I'm sharing this to say my eyes saw that it wasn't going in the direction that they called. And when they called a buy limit, I looked at my chart and I used what works for me to identify an entry. And I said, this thing is still falling off the face of the earth. I'm not getting in. Not only did it hit the stop loss, it kept falling off the face of the earth. So when Quinn says, learn whatever strategy it is that's going to work for you, you learn that strategy and you own it. So when somebody call a trade, you can go, oh, let me look real quick. Oh, nope, that don't meet my parameters. I'm not taking it. Or, you know what? They're right. This is going in that direction. I feel confident pushing that button. So those are the only two things I wanted to share. Love y'all.
Thank you, Tiffany. And this is what I want to say. Trade a strategy 60 trades before you can say it doesn't work. Does that make sense? So you learn the strategy. You actually learn 2 of them. That means you're gonna have 120 trades in the books before you can say they don't work. 60 on one, 60 on the other one. People tell me all the time, that strategy just doesn't work for me. Well, I want you to trade it 60 times to tell me it doesn't work. Because sometimes it's just simple mistakes we're making, right? Sometimes it's like, and I'm telling Gwen's business, but when Gwen first learned the strategy, she was like, Quinn, I don't know when I'm supposed to get in. And I was like, maybe I wasn't clear. So let's just try it again. But then I glanced at her notes. She wrote down when to get in. It was the confidence. So she knew when to get in because she wrote it down. She didn't trust herself because herself was her notes. So sometimes it's just a confidence thing, and sometimes it's not relying on our notes, and sometimes it's, simple mistakes we're making. So learn the strategy, go back over it, do what Tiffany was saying about teach it. That might help you. Record yourself teaching it. You can get a Zoom link too. You don't need this Zoom. You can go on Zoom, and for a whole hour for free, you can record yourself doing this and talking to people. I encourage it. Because when you bring people in, you can shoot that video to them. Then you see your voice and hear your voice anyway. Right? All right. 2 and free, y'all have until the end of the month. Everybody on here, if you ain't 2 and free yet, you got to the end of the month. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Appreciate you. End of the month. You got to the end of the month. 2 and free. And we're done.